Lesson 4. Hello and welcome back. I'm Martin and today we're going to be talking about creating your street team. Now, when your book is launched, you may be thinking, what do I want right now? And the first thing that comes to mind is sales, right? You want people to buy your book, you want to get some money in your pocket. After all, it's been an expensive journey. But if you really want your book to take off, there's only one thing that should be at the top of your mind, and that's reviews. You need to make sure the reviews are coming in and that they're positive, and it's all about social validation. You want good word of mouth, and nothing does that better than good reviews on Amazon. Now, reviews don't necessarily impact your Amazon ranking, but they play a huge role in converting your book. As I said, it's all about social validation. So when people come to your page and they see, oh yeah, they quite like your blurb, but there's no review so far and no star ratings, they might think that, who's read this book? It's obviously unpopular, why is that? But if they turn up near your launch date and they see, 10 reviews or 20 reviews with an average of 4 stars and a good little write-up saying, oh yeah, I really love this parts of it, we're looking forward to reading the next one. That social validation is going to make people take the leap to buy your book, download it for free, and then perhaps write a review, making it all snowball. So your goal for the first part of your book launch is to ensure that you have a lot of reviews and that the reviews are good. And to make this happen, you need what's called a street team. The term street team, I think, probably is really old, but it does date back to the record industry where labels who are up and coming would get guys to put stickers on the street and go into CD stores or vinyl stores and put the records on the front. They're your gang on the street who help get the word out. These days, it's a lot easier. You don't have to pay some guys on the street to go and slap stickers and tag your thing on the side of a train. Instead, these are people who you will get to read your book early and leave reviews on Amazon at the right time. Now, just to give a rough figure, you're looking to get 20 plus reviews up on your site on launch date. That is a reasonable number. It's high enough for it to have this sense of social validation, and not so high as to make your job absolutely impossible or have you, pay some guy on the internet to leave a sock puppet review. Now, the easiest targets for your street team, naturally, are friends and family. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you don't get them to go up there and, sing the praises to the point where it becomes absolutely unbelievable. Getting your friends and family is not a problem. Having said that, if your name is Bill Carter and everyone who reviews your book has the surname Carter, then people might start thinking something's up. But that's why you need to then bolster your street team with other folks, people you don't know, people who are on your author's mailing list. And that's why one of the great reasons for keeping an author mailing list, these are folks that you can send your ARC, your advanced reading copy to, get them to read it and ask them to leave a review on launch date. Likewise, hopefully you're active in author communities. These are guys you've potentially helped out before, reading their manuscripts, giving them feedback, giving them reviews on their launch date. It's time to cash in those chips and get them to do the same for you. Okay, so this is what you have to do. 1 month before, you get in contact with your street team and you send them an ARC. That's an advanced reading copy. Back in the old days, an ARC was a thick old book that you send by mail in a big manila envelope. You spend about a couple $100 just sending all your ARCs, prospecting for potential reviews. These days, it's all done digitally, so all you need to do is create an EPUB file of your book and then get it out to people. Now, there are 2 ways you can do this, or there are many ways you can do this, but 2 we're going to talk about just now, Freebie and BookFunnel. Here's how you might send out your ARCs through BookFunnel. First, you have to sign up to a plan. For 99% of you, their basic plan is more than adequate. $20 a year and you can send out 500 copies a month, which is a lot. Once you've paid up, just add your book along with all its details and upload your ARC as an EPUB file. EPUBs are used by every single digital book reader, apart from Kindle. But thankfully, BookFunnel can easily convert your EPUB into a Mobi file as well. That's the format Kindle uses. Add your book cover and hit save. Now your book is ready to send out to your street team. The function you'll be looking at here is certified mail. One of the drawbacks of sending out ARCs in the past is that you never know whether your book made it to the reviewer, or if it was just languishing on a pile of unopened letters. Certified mail lets you know whether your emails have been opened and your book has been downloaded, which will then let you follow up in a more effective way. But more on that in a moment. So let's just plug the email addresses of your street team into this box and make sure you include their first names, just like this. This is what's called a variable, and you can use it to personalize the emails your reviewers get so it doesn't look like another piece of spam. Add a bit of character to the emails they receive alongside the link and hey presto, send it off and each person on your list will receive a unique download link. Each link can only be used once, so you don't have to worry about people sharing the link and letting your book leak out. You want your team to read your book, but more importantly, you want them to leave you a review. So make sure you leave a little note at the end telling them to do just that. Now, you can't leave pre-release reviews on Amazon like you used to, so you need to get your team to leave that review on launch day, which could be a week, a month away from when they last read the book, so make it easy for them. And set up a reminder link that they can add to their calendars. Back on certified mail, you can also get BookFunnel to send a reminder halfway through the campaign. Because they know if they've downloaded the book already, BookFunnel automatically tailors the message so that it says, hey, remember this book? Why not download it? Or if it has been downloaded, hey, please leave a review. And while you're at it, make sure you add those calendar links just so they don't forget. Okay, and once your street team have read your book, you just need them to go straight to your Amazon page because 1 month before your book is published, you're going to set the book to pre-order. Now that means that people randomly popping up on the page can pre-order your book, which is fantastic, but more importantly, it allows your street team to leave a review then and there on your Amazon page. The one thing to bear in mind is to remind your street team that they have to mention that they received an advanced reading copy. It's just a full disclosure thing that's part of Amazon's rules. If they leave a review before the thing is launched, Amazon goes like, well, obviously this must be some sort of lie. So that just sort of keeps you in the clear there. And we've come to the time of the lesson for homework. Today, I'm going to ask you to do the most thrilling thing, and that is to set up a spreadsheet. But this spreadsheet is going to be populated by potential members of your street team. Folks you can get to review your book. There's everyone from, as I said, friends and family to online bloggers to people you've engaged with. And I want you to put down their names, put down their email addresses, and then after you've got all of them, I want you to draft an email to each one of them. Now this is the tough part of it. And a lot of marketing is the hard graft, getting people to buy your book. It feels like sometimes it's a bit dirty because you don't want to pressure them to do anything they don't want. But take it from me, like, people are more than happy to do stuff for you if you just ask nicely. Don't prevaricate and go like, oh, I really mean a lot to you, thank you, I know you're really busy and all that. You just ask people, say, hey, it'll mean a lot to me if you read this book, I think you'll like it, and if you can help me out by leaving a review on day one, that'd be amazing. People love to be part of a movement and they want to feel like they're valued. And by sending them a personalized email, don't do, hey gang, BCC everyone. Send them a personalized email. They'll feel like they're part of this movement, they're helping you become a better author and getting your book out there, and they'll feel a part of your team. Okay, so get that spreadsheet made today, and we'll see you for the next lesson.